Okay, so greetings. This is Ojambo. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you an open source application called Warpinator. It lets you share files on your network, and it's for, you can share on your desktop, like between desktop, obviously computers, your laptops, your Android devices, as long as it's all on the same network. Okay, before I do that, I want to implore you that you should subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. I'd like to thank everybody subscribed so far this month. It's helped the channel grow, and it's helped me find tutorials and things I can write about to share with you. I said when I learn things, I do share, and also some of my new subscribers, even viewers, they have requested things, and as I promised, a lot of content that's upcoming is going to be, a lot of it's going to be based on viewer requests. Okay, so by the way, I'm live streaming onto YouTube, BitChute, and Odyssey all at the same time. There were some issues with the microphone cutting out during some live streams. I believe that's been resolved. It had to do with the AI. It's actually a pretty silly problem, but I'll talk about that at Poly next time when we do some AI stuff. I'll explain. I believe that was the issue. It's actually a funny issue, but I'll explain that in a future tutorial. Alright, so back to Warpinator. It's an open source file sharing tool for local networks. So what that means is that the use cases where you need to share files. I'll give you a perfect example. I have a phone here. It's an Android device, and this particular device doesn't come with wireless charging. So I need to plug in the cable all the time, and because my workstation is pretty old, the front anyway, it doesn't the cable doesn't sit properly, because I guess I've been pulling in and out for such a long time, so it doesn't work so well. So I do plug it into the wall, but the problem is because I used to have an inkjet printer where I would print receipts, so I no longer have that. I think it stopped working, so I disposed it I think like 2 years ago. So I've been using my phone. The problem is when I scan a receipt, I need to transfer it over the computer. Now, several ways to do that. I said I don't want to plug into the back of the computer because I have a desktop. It's on the floor. I don't want to bend over and do all this stuff. So what I do is I like to wirelessly transfer it. I mean, the problem is I could use Bluetooth. However, the motherboard doesn't have Bluetooth, so I'm not going to get a Bluetooth dongle. So this is where Warpinator comes in, and unlike a lot of other applications you've checked out, they come with so much stuff, including the kitchen sink, so you don't need that. So I needed something simple, so I found this little application, and I've been using it. So I'll explain how it works. Basically, it's open source. I would say it's cross-platform. It supports Linux with Flatpak and the distro-specific methods, including obviously Android. The Android one is unofficial, but it works fine, and I'll show you that in a second. We'll talk about it quickly. There's no internet required; you just need to be over the local network. So, if it happens to be in your distro, like it's not in, I believe it was in mine as well. So you can go to So you can start using Flatpak. So that's the one I use. I'll show you that in a few minutes. And then you see it was made by the Linux Mint team. It's a fantastic one. So that's how you would, if it's in a distro, for example, if it was in Fedora, I would just type dnf install Warpinator. But it's not. I said I believe the one I got is from Flatpak. And then all you do is you just simply open the application. You open up for example, on my desktop, I open up the application, and then on the device, for example, my Android device, I open it up as well, and then you just select the files I want to share, and then the permission will come in, and I say yes or no, and that's it. Done. It's that simple. Very simple application. So here you can see some screenshots. And to prove, ooh, looks like one screenshot here didn't show up. I'll resolve that. I think I still have this on the local one. I don't know what happened here. I'll fix that one up, and then obviously you can see here this is the current live stream we're doing right now. So I'm gonna end this right about there. I'll leave it right there. Okay, perfect. Now let's go. So I did a little search for Warpinator. You see, it's we opened this one up on F-Droid, but that's not the one we want. We want the that's an official one. You see, there's actually the unofficial is also on Google Play if you use Google Play, but there's also F-Droid, and what else is here? So Warpinator. So that's the F-Droid one. We will actually take a look at that in a second. I believe I wasn't able to find it. I believe it's on GitHub as well. Oh, Flathub. I should have gone to Flathub. This is the official one. This is also an official one. Yeah, here we go. Linux Mint. This is what I wanted to show you guys. Yes, it's made by Linux team. The latest version came out 3 weeks ago. Is that the one I have? Yeah, I believe that's the one I have. I'll check the version number. It's for Linux 22. Okay, that's fine. So the funny thing is, there's a website called Warpinator.com. That's a fake site that might be malicious, so don't go to that one. You can see they do mention the unofficial Android one. There's an unofficial Windows one, and there's also another. I guess there's 2 Windows versions. Obviously, if you have Linux Mint, it's very easy. It's in the repo. Just apt install Warpinator. If you have Ubuntu, you need to clone it and build it yourself. And they see here, they said for Arch Linux, it is in Arch Linux. You just use Pacman for that one. And oh yeah, there's a Flatpak. So the Flatpak it's official. So that's the one I believe I used Flatpak to install. But you see, they explain how to build it. I don't know if this would work on Windows. I'm guessing if you use the Windows SL Linux, that should perfectly work. And here, you see, there's a lot of information here. Just follow it. It's pretty easy app, as you can see. They explain if you're having firewall issues, they explain how to set your firewall, what port number it uses. You can see the port numbers here. And then if you have any other issues, how to debug. I think I'll make a debugging or how to submit bug reports. I had to do 2 more this year, so maybe I'll show you guys how to do that. Alright, so we're not going to compile it, so we are going to, you can go to Flatpak, but because I'm using Fedora 43 by the way, I can just use the software because I already have the Flathub there on software. So here we go. Isn't it nice to change? There's no command lines today for you guys. So here, just do a search and just type Warpinator. You see, there we go. Now, what was that? It says stopped receiving updates. Okay, so I have to be careful about that. I thought it was an official one. Maybe because they haven't updated in a while. I think Linux Mint only comes out once a year, so maybe that's why. But it's made by Linux Mint here. I'll see what version, so we can compare the version. Because Linux, it says 2 weeks ago. So here we go. This person, she got one reviews. It says it's great when it works. Half the time I can't connect. I didn't have any issues with this. So this one, okay. So that's probably why. This one hasn't been updated in a while. You see, it's version 1.8.6, and clearly, if we go here to under releases, let's see here. There have been a few releases here, as you can see. So as I said, Linux Mint comes out about once a year. So you see February 2024, I'm guessing that's the same version as this one. And this year, as you can see, there's one in August. There's one 3 weeks ago and 3 weeks ago. So I'm guessing these ones have not yet been, and you can see the version, it says 1.810. So if I go to assets, I'm gonna guess this one is this one from February. I'm gonna double check. 1.83. So is this from August then? That doesn't make any sense. What version is that? That's one. So I don't know, how did they get 1.86? I'm guessing they must have taken they must have taken something in between last year, or maybe last year, maybe they took something maybe from like the before it reached master or something. But there you go. So this one did work. Just make sure. I guess nobody has created a new an update yet, so that's why that warning was there. So as you can see, these are probably better screenshots. So there we go for all the products. I didn't realize even there was this. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't realize that. All right. So as I said, I already opened. I already installed the app. So I'm just going to open it up here just to show what it looks like. And you can see the install size because it's from Flathub. It's a desktop. This is the desktop only application. You see it's already up and running. And so you see it says secure mode disabled. Warpinator is running in limited functionality and will exit after 60 minutes to enable secure node. Set a unique group code. I don't need to do that because I said I'm just sending just a few files over. So I'm not going to be like running this all the time. Oh yeah, so here's Android, Windows, and there's 2 Windows versions. So you can see here it detected my IP, local IP. It's 192.168.1.106. And you can set the code here if you wish. I said that I use this. Then what it does also in your home folder, in your downloads folder, it creates a Warpinator folder the first time the application runs. So that way, when things are sent over, it will go into that folder. I accidentally deleted it, and it says, "Hey, the folder doesn't exist." So you can connect manually. Let's go to preferences. You can restart the service, and you can see show desktop icon, notification area, all this stuff, file transfers, compression. And so I don't have that on. I said it's really fast, just over the network. Location for receive file. You see here it says Warpinator. And free, okay, that doesn't make it. So that's connection. So connection here, see the secure mode is off, but you'll see it's not. Don't think that it's a bad thing. That's actually not a bad thing. You'll see in a second. And then I never changed any of this. In fact, I haven't been here. I just tried out the secure mode. I think I had problems with the secure mode. Maybe that's why I decided not to use it. So right now there's nothing because clearly there is nothing. I mean, no other device is connected right now. So all you have to do is, like for example, I'm going to use my phone here, and I'm going to go to my phone, and I'm going to start up on my phone. I'll show you what my phone looks like. That's my phone. You can see the Warpinator is the last application right down there. I open that up, and you see what happens. It found my. You see, there we go. It found my desktop, and you see the desktop. You see it's connected. You see it's the Android. It's the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE 5G. That's my, and you see that's its what do you call it? IP address. So to send to this guy, all I do is click it, and you see file transfer. So I can send files to it. So for example, I click send files. I click this. I can do a resend. You see I did send auto bill renewal. Oh yeah, my insurance, my vehicle insurance came recently, so I did send it over. So I can click browse, and for example, okay, this is a pretty small file. So this is for the short video. So I'm gonna click on that. You see it's pretty big, it's 4.3. So I'm gonna click on that and send it over. And you see it says waiting for approval. And then on the phone, you're going to get something. So what I click here, and then I just need to approve. Let's see here. I click on that. Then you see it's connected. It's still saying waiting for approval. I don't know how to approve this. Can you show me something to approve? I don't know, it's not showing me here. No, it's not showing me anything here. I don't know what is going on. Let's go back. I don't know, I'm using it, it's not showing me anything. It's probably because, I don't know, it's not doing anything. Oh, something is up, but I don't know what it is. Oh, notification. Oh, because okay, okay. I'll tell you what happened. On my phone, I turned off notifications for this one, so that's probably why it's not okay. So I probably need to go to notification settings and turn. You have to make sure notifications are on. So I guess that's why it's not working. Although you can see there's a 1 there. I turned off notifications. You see, I turned off notifications, so it's not alerting me that. So make sure you have notifications on. So I'm going to cancel this one, and I'm going to do the reverse. Why can I cancel that? Cancel, come on. Is it saying it's offline? What is it saying it's offline? Oh yeah, now it's online. Okay, now I should be able to cancel. Still can't cancel. That is so weird. Yeah, so I think, I don't know if that's a bug. That's kind of weird. Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's waiting for approval. Anyway, so I'm going to do I'm going to send one from the phone here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to this guy here. I'm going to pick something. Oh, that's 3.7. Okay, I'll pick this one. And I hit. Yeah, you see here, it's waiting for your approval. So, oh, I have to hit accept. You guys don't see this here, but I have to click accept. It says transfer has failed. This is the one from the phone. I don't know why. It says waiting for permission. Why is that waiting for permission? Okay, so let me retry again. I think because I have 60 seconds or something, so let me click this. Will that work? Okay, transfer failed again. Jeez, is it because I have to send the code? Okay, let me set the code then. Warpinator off. What does it say off? Group code. You can't communicate the computers do not have the same code. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, so it does work, as I said. I do use it. Why can I? Okay, I've cancelled it. Yeah, I've cancelled it here. Let me pick. What's going on here? Waiting for your approval. Click accept. What? Oh, you know, what did it say? RPC. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So let me show you the folder that it actually goes to. So it's in my, where's the downloads folder here. Oops, sorry, I forgot to show you guys. You see, this Warpinator folder here, and you can see I did transfer stuff over. As you can see, some screenshots and the receipts. As I was saying, when I scan the receipts, I do send them over. So if you wanna, yeah. So as you can see here, the Warpinator, this all the stuff I did download. So it does work. I don't know why it's being a pain right now. Yeah, I just don't know what's being. I don't know why it's not working right now. And why can I delete this? Jeez. I don't know why I can't delete this. Send files offline. I don't know what that means. Okay, what is it? I saw clear. What is it? Okay, clear and inactive. Okay, let's clear this one as well. Okay. Alright, so I said yes, make sure you put the notifications. So I can't receive on the phone because I said I disabled notifications for this particular one. However, let me show you how to install this application on your device. I think I should be able to do this. Let me make sure I don't do anything too stupid here. So I'm going to enable this old phone. I think it's transfer files. So let me see. I haven't done this in a very long time. Let's see if this still works. Just give me a second. I think it was in the home folder. Where's applications? Oh, I haven't even used Scrappy Linux in a very long time. So applications, Scrappy Linux. I think Scrappy should work. It should just start by itself. Yes, it does. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. I just have to make it a little bit smaller. Bear with me. Okay, this is the old phone. You guys should be able to see this. So I think click this. We'll go here. I think I do have F-Droid here. Yes, I do. I do have F-Droid. You see, this one doesn't have the Warpinator, so we'll go to F-Droid. I can also go to. Oh, there's no internet, so I need to turn on the internet here. Okay, so I'm hoping it's in here. I haven't been here in a while. I might have to go. So search for apps. So Warpinator. Yeah, here's Warpinator. So I'm gonna download that. You see, it's downloading. This is the unofficial Android app, but you see, it's good. Obviously, I do trust it because you can look at the GitHub page and see everything here. Now, the reason you see this is because I removed a lot of Google stuff on the phone, so that's why it doesn't have the font, and but it does work. The reason I removed a lot of the Google stuff because this is an old device, and Google was really annoying me. I think like every 2 days they were posting updates, so I was and things would break. So that's why I decided to use different apps, and that's when I found F-Droid. I mean that one is fine because the apps, they update in 3-4 months, which is more reasonable than updating every single day or two. I got fed up, especially because I was traveling in the rural areas, so I really needed stuff like maps, right? I didn't want things to break. Okay, so the app is right here. So click open, and I'm going to allow it to access all this, and you can see it. There we go. So you can see now. Right here, so it found this new device. This is what device? This is a Sony. It's a Sony Xperia XA1 Ultra. So it found this one. You see, it has a different IP address. Now this one, I've left everything as default. So it's found it. So let's click on it here, and you can see we can send files to it. Or we can also receive files. So I'm going to see if I can show you here what we can do here. So I'll click on this guy here and click this. This is the phone, obviously. So click this guy here, and I have nothing here because there's nothing because I said no, that's not true. There's nothing here. There's some stuff in here because there's stuff in here because I remember I do see how the receipts in here. There's a Warpinator folder itself. You see, this is when the house was being built. Where is the other stuff I can send over? What is this one? Screenshot. I don't know what that is. Some questions for the lawyer. You know what? I'll pick lawyer questions. I'll pick this one. Where can I select it? Hello? I don't know. Where can I select? Okay, there. I right click didn't work. Recent. Back to. Oh, I forgot. I have to click accept. There we go. Accept. And you see it's completed. You see this lawyer questions. If I click on this guy here, it went to the. You see lawyer questions. So it was able to download lawyer questions. So that's how the app works. So then obviously you can also send stuff there. So let's send something the other way. Let me put this guy here. So if I want to send stuff the other way, I just click on send files, and I'm gonna send it. Let's go browse and see if I can send something small. Okay, this one, the unbind. It's a small file. So click add here. Oops, where is the phone? And you can see here it's asking for permissions. So then you just click yes, and you see it's finished. So this file has been sent to the to the phone into the Warpinator file folder. So if you remember when I went there was a Warpinator folder. So if you don't understand what I'm talking about, if I go here, I think there should be something called files. Yeah, files here. There should be a it doesn't just dump it anywhere. It creates a special folder called Warpinator here, and you see that's where it puts it. Obviously on your device, Android device, or any other desktop. Now, so this is obviously this is an Android, and this is obviously my desktop. But I'm saying is you can also do desktop to desktop. So as you guys saw, if you have Windows, you can also use Windows. I didn't see a Mac version, so I don't know how you get this working on Mac. I'm guessing unless someday comes up with an unofficial Mac one. I don't think this will ever work on iOS, but you never know. So maybe someday could, if it's requested, somebody could work on that. But yeah, it's really handy. And I said the reason is, as I was saying with the phone, is that sometimes the cable gets bent or anything like that. Or I said because I use the phone a lot for sending the receipts over. I do scan the receipts because I'm a business person, so you need to keep receipts for a certain amount of time. So it's also a way for me to keep track of my budget and all those things as well. And I said sometimes, for example, even when I'm writing an article, or I am I'm writing an article or making a video, sometimes I take stuff with my phone and I want to transfer it over. It could be a screenshot or it could be something else. I want to transfer it over, so that this makes it very handy. And for example, as you guys saw, it's not just receipts. For example, here in Ontario, we no longer need to carry our physical license, like the insurance. We don't need to physically carry it anymore, which used to be very annoying. You can simply just put it in your phone, and then if you need anything, like say if you're stopped by the cops for any reason, you can simply just show it on your phone. So I find that really handy. The funny thing, it took the pandemic for them to actually allow that, but that's probably the only good thing about the pandemic, is that they finally decided to move forward, right? So being so stuck in the old way. So there we go. So it's a pretty very simple app. I just wanted to show you guys this, that I found this because I was trying different things, and they were too unwieldy. They came with stuff I don't need. This is just a very simple thing. It's just for file transfer, and it works very well. And you can do I'll show you some of the files. I'll show you this again, so don't think it's just small files. For example, this file here, let's see what size. Let me make this a little bit smaller so you can see what size this one is. Okay, so for example, this file, you see it's 3 meg, right? So you can do big files. And remember, if you look at the date here, it says 1031 and 1031. So clearly, you can also do multiple files. What I'm getting at is that clearly, when I do shopping, like this was obviously grocery shopping from the farm. So sometimes I go into town. So obviously there will be multiple. I'll have multiple multiple receipts. So you can select multiple files. You can even select folders to do that as well, because it just uses your network. So that's it. You see the screenshots are a little bit smaller, but for example, like this files, you see this one is 3.8 meg, 3.6, and this one is 3.6. So this one, I believe, on the same day. Yeah. So this 3 on the same day. You see, it's 1 week later. I go about once a week. So you can see there. Obviously, this one I went into town. This was, I believe, Dorama, and then I went to No Frills, and then I went to the farm. I always go to the farm. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. That's literally what I wanted to show you guys today. It's a handy little app. If you didn't know it, I didn't know it existed until I said I tried different things and they were all annoying me like crazy. I even created one PHP upload. That one was fine, but I had to always remember to start up a server on my workstation. And the other thing is, it was only one way, right? So then I would have to add permissions on the other way. So this just makes it easy. Now, could I create my own? Sure, but I don't need to when you have this working pretty well. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. Just how simple it is to use. So this is, I said, you can get Warpinator not just from F-Droid, of course. You can get also from, I said, the Play Store. And if you want to compile it yourself, you can do it as well. You see, just the information is all there. So if we go back here, I'll go to Warpinator just to show you, finish up here. You can see there's links to, you see the GitHub, the Android version is GitHub. You can go to the GitHub page here. So if we go to the GitHub here, you see the code is here. So if I said if you want to compile it yourself, you can, and you see there's F-Droid and the Google Play Store. So there we go. And this is obviously not by the Linux Mint team, it's by this slow script. Okay, so there you go. And you can see the version. I didn't check the version on F-Droid. Is this F-Droid? It says here it's 1.85 October 17. So that's actually less than a month ago. So if we go here, yeah, 1.85. So that's the good thing is on F-Droid, it's the latest version for that. So that's perfectly fine. So it does work. There we go. So let's finish this up. I have more resources. I invite you to check them out. I have programming books. If you need some programming books, so there's PHP, Python, JavaScript, they are available on Amazon. You can search for Ojambo. The link is also in the description. I have online programming courses at ojamboshop.com. It's for the same languages, PHP, Python, and JavaScript. And last year I did a series where I went through all three of them. So the courses are still available today. So if you need coupons for the courses, let me know. I can generate some for you. And I also offer one-on-one programming tutorials. If you need personal guidance, you should reach out to me at ojambo.com/contact. And if you need any consulting or installation services, I offer those at ojamboservices.com/contact. But you can contact me anyway, whether it's in the comment section or sending me email, or I said the best place to do that is actually just use the contact forms on ojambo.com or ojamboservices.com. So in conclusion, Warpinator is a simple, effective, and secure file sharing tool that I highly recommend for users who need to transfer files across devices in their local area network. With its open source nature and ease of use, it makes file sharing a hassle-free experience, whether you're using on a Linux workstation, laptop, or Android device. It's a perfect solution for your file sharing needs. Okay, with that said, I want to remind you that you should subscribe. It's free, it won't hurt you. It actually helps the channel grow, and it brings in more people, and those people can share information, which I'll share with you guys. And also, for example, an application like this one, Warpinator, it was probably, I was inspired to find it by probably one of my viewers or subscribers. So so that's a good thing. And as I promised, I do listen, and I will take any requests into consideration. So in this case, be sure to subscribe. I'd like to thank everybody subscribed so far. Thank you very much. It helped the channel grow significantly, and yeah, it inspired me to make more content for you guys. Okay, I also have 3 resources as well, which you can use to help out the channel as well. So the first one is, I live in a rural area. You can call it a cabin or a cottage or a house, whatever you decide to do. So there's no internet here. The cellular service is sporadic, so I do use SpaceX Starlink residential service, and this is a referral link. If you use my referral link, you will get a discount. The type of discount and its duration depends on your geographical area, but you do get a significant discount. So for example, in Canada, you get the equipment for free. The equipment is expensive. For example, when I bought mine about 2.5 years ago, I paid $350, and that was a massive discount. People before me, they were paying over $1,000 Canadian dollars. So it is a significant discount. So just use my referral link. If you do get it, I said you get a discount, and I will get 1 month free. Then the second resource is this one. It's called the Honeywell HeatBud Personal Ceramic Heater. It's available on Amazon. That's my affiliate link. What that means that if you do purchase this using my affiliate link, I'll get a commission. So that's one way you can help out the channel and myself. So this device, it has off, low, and high, and it also has the trip protection, meaning that if it flips over or something, it will automatically stop. It's right there. So the low uses 170 watts, high uses 250 watts. So this low guy, I was able to save significantly on propane costs. Propane is what's used to heat up the entire premises here. It's only for heating. It is a furnace. So the problem is it's very expensive, not just simply because it's trapped in here. Last winter it was just over $1 Canadian per liter. That's really pricey compared to electricity during winter as well, which was 22 cents. 20 cents, I'm including the taxes, the carbon tax, or the delivery fees, all that stuff. So it's 22 cents per kilowatt hour. So what that means is that this low guy and the low, or even high, doesn't really matter, is I switch it on in an hour. I don't switch it on for the entire hour. The reason is because I don't need the heat for the entire, I just need a little short burst. So what I do is, I'm going to be conservative. I've never run this for more than 5 minutes, but I'm going to use 5 minutes just for calculation, to make the calculation easy. I did an entire article where I explained this as well. So let's say in an hour, I switch it on for 5 minutes, I switch it off. So I do that 4 times in an hour. So that would be 20 minutes in an hour. So what that means is that for me to use 1 kilowatt hour, that will probably be 3 hours. So if I leave this on for 9 hours, 10 hours, you get the point, right? So it's very few kilowatt hours, just a few cents. In 3 hours, I use 22 cents. So what that means is that in a day, it's 66 cents. So if you times that by 30 days in a month, you get the point. So it's much more cost efficient than using propane, because the problem is with the propane is it's central heating and cooling, which I really dislike, because what happens is that, okay, let's say for example right now this room is 17 degrees Celsius. I want it to 21. So if I turn on the thermostat to increase it, yes, this room will jump up to 21 or 22, whatever one, but it's going to also heat all the other rooms. So it's a waste of propane. See, that's the point. But this one, because it's a space heater, it only heats the space. It doesn't have to heat the entire room, it just heats the space that I want, where I am. For example, right here, just the desk. That's all I need. That's all I need. So this guy, so meaning that I'd rather pay $5-6 extra per month in electricity costs as opposed to paying $200-300 a month in propane. You get my point, right? So just as a proof, the first year I was here to the mild winter, I was paying $350 a month in propane costs, which is preposterous. Last year, the coldest month of the year, and last year was very harsh winter, it was February, I paid $250. So a significant savings of $100. And then this year, I expect to save even more, although the cold weather came a little bit early. For example, last month I didn't turn it on at all, so I was just using this guy in this room. And so if I got a little cold in the bedroom, I'll obviously take this there as well. So what I'm saying is that I expect to save another $100 this month due to the cost savings. For example, I guess if you guys can hear that, the heater just came on. But this room where I am right now, it's 18-19 degrees. right? So that means that some room somewhere is probably below 15 degrees. That I set it to 15 degrees. So you see my point. It's a waste. It's a waste of. It's just a waste of resources, and it's super expensive. So use my affiliate link and get this guy. It's worth it. And the last one is my novelette. It's called The Algorithmic Serpent. There you go. It's made by me, Ojambo. You see my name there. It's available on Amazon. It's about a scientist who creates an AI system and loses his mind and has to regain control of his mind and the AI system he created. And you can see this is the back and the pages. It actually has real pages. Oops. So see, there you go. The pages in there. There's also an ebook version. The ebook version is free if you have Kindle Unlimited. I made both of them as affordable as possible. They're just at cost. Obviously, this one, the paperback version, is for printing and shipping, and the ebook version is for storage costs. So pick it up if you have the means, and let me know what you think. I love writing, and not just programming books. So I like to write more. I've held off on writing until I get some feedback, so then I can continue. So let me know, good or bad. I like to improve. What I mean is that my next set of books, I take your feedback and incorporate it into the books. Or if you guys think I'm a horrible writer, I should give it up. Yeah, sure. I will take that into consideration as well. I said I'm pretty. I don't want to say I try to be open-minded. I think that's the term I like to use now. I'm not. I don't want to say I'm open-minded. I said I try to be open-minded. I'll take criticism as a way to improve. Okay, guys. So that's it. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick one, and I'll see you into the next one tomorrow. Thank you. Bye now.